So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're underway from Soldier Field. Luther Burden now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Track 60.
McCarthy throwing right away. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Oh, here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. 7-5.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
New set of downs from 37. First and 10, it's McCarthy. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. For the first time, a give to the former Indiana Hoosier. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's 3rd down now. Putting the tight end in motion. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football. You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And as a catch for Luther Burden. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 25 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
What is it on? Vegas, Vegas! Yes. Tackle. Touchdown.
Williams to throw on 1st. Man, it's Colston Loveland. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. They give up the gut to Chandler. A lot of space ahead. He cuts it to the right sideline. And no touchdown here. He just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Swift has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears pull out in front further, 13-zip. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Vikings, nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. It was there. He just couldn't corral it. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Begins his return at the 16. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
For a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Flag! Cowboy 80.
Motioning the tight end now.
Let's go!
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Go! 70 Lions!
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. But he has somebody. It's caught. And he's in! Oh, the double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown! Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is up, Westy? What guys, yo?
Williams will look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. First down, Williams to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
This, our last play of the quarter.
What is up? Dang it! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs!
Williams thrown again here on second down. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on 3rd and long. Pass brought in by Burden. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Catch is made in close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offensive line fast. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Trap ball 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
2nd down, McCarthy to pass. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Desperation time here. Finds him over the middle. And this one has no shot. They're on him quick, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
1st down. Here's Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete right side, Burton has it. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Williams from the gun. It's on target to Moore. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears put this one away a long time ago. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play. Or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. On 4th down, it's Tory Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Set dragon 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They kick the running back in motion.
Let's go.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Quick slant to Hawkinson. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
70. 70. Cut 19. Cut 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing again now, McCarthy. He's got a man left. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Vikings first down.
Hurt, hurt.
Back to the air, McCarthy. And they pick him off again. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Gain of 11.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So the Bears come away with a win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.